Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, students. Today, I will explain about asking and offering for help. I have three materials about asking and offering for help that I will explain to you. The first is the definition. The second is the purpose of the expression. And the last is the example of the expression. Okay, the first is the definition. What is the definition of asking and offering for help? The asking and offering for help is one of the expression in English which states that we ask to provide assistance to someone. Usually, the asking or offering for help sentence start with the capital auxiliaries in the form of can, may, will, shall, should, might, and must. Got it? Okay. The second is, what the purpose of the expression? If you're thinking of traveling abroad, you will definitely want to be able to offer your assistance if necessary. When at the airport, you may want to help someone put their bags in the overhead lockers once they have boarded the plane. Or, in a big city, you could come across someone who is having difficulties finding a monument and offer to help them get their bearings in the city. But the opposite can also be true. What happens if you are at the airport and can't find your gate, or have had an accident and need assistance? It is common to ask for and offer help. That is why you should know how a number of different ways to do so in English. In some languages, there is not a wide variety of expressions that can be used to offer assistance. In English, however, the situation is more complicated since English has many expressions to offer help. Each expression has a precise and announced meaning and is only used in particular situations. Here a list of expressions you can use to offer help in English, starting with the most formal. The first is the offering help interrogatives. For the offering help interrogatives, you can use may I. May I is a modal verb that indicates a possibility, a concession, or a request. In its interrogative form, may can be a very formal way of offering help. The example is, may I offer you my help? Or, may I carry your bag for you? Got it? Okay. The second is, would you like me to? Would, like, is the conditional form of like which can be used to express an offer of help to someone. It is a formal and kind way to express yourself. The example is, would you like me to open the window? Or, would you like me to bring your drink? Okay. Next, can I? The modal verb can is used to offer help someone less formally while still being kind. This means you can use it with friends as well as strangers. It is a form of showing your desire to do something for the other person. The example is, can I bring you a dessert? Or, can I give you a lift? Okay, next, do you want me to? While less formal than the previous form, this interrogative is no less kind. It is used when you are not completely sure of the answer of your offer will receive. The sentence is, do you want me to go for you? Or, do you want me to come to pick you up? Okay? Next, asking for help in English. To request help in English, the easiest way to use a question. These questions can be formed in a number of ways, with varying levels of politeness. Here's a list of ways to request help in English, starting with the most formal. The first is, would you mind? This is the most polite and formal way of asking someone to do something for you. You are literally asking if it would bother them to do something for you. Keep in mind that the verb for this interrogative needs to be in the gerund. The example is, would you mind getting the door for me? Or, would you mind helping me find my keys? Okay? The second is, could you? Very similar to the previous option, this used to ask someone for something. If you want to make it more polite, add a possibly after the you and the before the verb. The question is, could you come here please? Or could you possibly show me where the nearest metro stop is? Okay? The second, you can using question text. One special way to ask for help in English is to use question tag. For this, you need to make a negative statement and follow it with a question tag. To be polite, the question tag here should be either could you or would you. The example is, you couldn't tell me where the police station is, could you? Or, you wouldn't know where I can find a good restaurant near, would you? Okay, this expression are all great options to either offer or request help in English. However, it is important to know that there are no strict rules. The best way to learn the appropriate expression for each occasion is to practice. I think that's enough for today. I hope you guys understand. Thank you so much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.